Right, we're joined with Sergeant Steph Martin for our regular catch-up with the Island Neighbourhood Policing team here at the Monday Night Community Show. First, Steph, welcome back.
Thank you, Daniel.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. As ever, I've been working hard. Looking forward to a short break in Italy at the end of the month. And with Wimbledon round the corner, I'll be dusting off the racket and getting my yearly tennis fix.
Steph, what are the main antisocial issues you face on the island today?
Well, the issues generally change from month to month and season to season. With the holiday season fast approaching, actually now in full swing, the chalets and caravans will provide us with a few challenges in Laysdown, as people can get a bit silly on alcohol. Last year we introduced a team of officers purely to police this, and there were very few incidents. Hopefully we can keep that up. Another incident type we generally see appear at this time of year is the nuisance vehicles. We take these reports quite seriously and have secured the use of the county off-road motorcycle team to give us some help in this area. We've already seen warnings given to riders of bikes using their bikes off-road. They now risk their bikes being seized, and we pursue the offences of no insurance through the courts. It's really not worth using your bike off-road or even on the road without the necessary insurance. I'd like to know if there's any landowners out there who would be happy to set up a motorbike track for people on the island. It needs to be away from houses and residents so that we don't get the complaints, and there just needs to be something. I've been asked by a lot of the people we stop if there could actually be some provision for them to use. We're still actively targeting those who steal metal. We had a number of drain covers stolen recently, and I would urge anyone with information on this to come forward. Aside from the financial loss, this poses a danger to people walking over them, as you're likely to fall in as opposed to just getting the heel of your stilettos stuck. Yep. Cyclists also are in danger when people start stealing roadside furniture. We'll continue to check the scrap dealers on the island in Sittingbourne and also in surrounding towns such as Medway. So anyone handling these or trying to put them for a scrap dealer is likely to get caught.
Steph, are you doing as many community events this year?
I think it's important that we get out and meet our communities to listen to them and also give crime prevention or community safety advice. With this in mind, we'll try and attend as many events, even if it isn't for a specific policing purpose other than engaging with the public. Communities need support for these events, and this year, I think on the 9th of July, we'll be attending the New Road Fun Day. This year that's being held at the Co-op in St George's Avenue. We'll also be attending the carnivals in Laysdown and Sheerness. Other policing permitting will be at most of these. I think there's another one in Minster that we'll be attending, so hopefully we'll get to see a lot of the listeners at those events.
We are talking to our regular visitor here at the Monday Night Community Show, Sergeant Steph Martin, right here at BRFM. We're talking to Sergeant Steph Martin here at the Monday Night Community Show. Steph, is there any crime prevention advice that people need to be aware of?
Well, of late we've had some fuel siphoned from a lorry. This is a one-off offence, however there is a risk in this current climate that this type of offence could start to rise if we don't take action to protect our property. We're attending vulnerable sites to try and catch the people in the act, but vehicle owners need to ensure that they have lock-in fuel caps. A business could probably secure the fuel caps for the price of a full lorry petrol tank of fuel, so this makes sense to prevent it happening.
This month we've received calls relating to parking issues. Is this something the police deal with, Steph?
Well, it depends on what the parking issue is, Daniel. If you're reporting that a vehicle is parked on any yellow line or yellow zigzag line outside a school or an incorrect parking bay such as a disabled bay, then you should be ringing the council. The police do not have any power to deal with this type of parking issue any longer. If you're ringing to report an obstruction of, say, your driveway, or a vehicle parked on white zigzags or zebra crossing, then we have the power for this and we'll send an officer to deal. Just this week we had a member of the public ring police to report parking in a disabled bay, and on being given the local authority number, rang us back the next day to report the same issue. If you call the service that are best equipped to deal with it, then your issue should be resolved a bit quicker.
Steph, do you have any useful contact details for our listeners this month?
Yeah, obviously, if you want to report a crime in progress or an emergency, then dial 999, or the single non-emergency number for Kent Police is 01622 690 690, or you could contact the Island Neighbourhood Team office on 01795 584 165. Or alternatively, if you wish to send your local officer an email, if you log on to the Kent Police website, and you'll find your officers under the area headings.
Steph, as always, thank you very much for speaking to us here at the Monday Night Community Show.
No problem, thank you, see you again.